Okay, we will start with some revision. Okay, so find the derivative of 99x at 100. What is the answer for us?
$99, sir.
99.
It is 99. So it is irrespective of whatever is the value of x. Right? So find the derivative of x at x is equal to 1. Derivative of x is 1. Whether it is at x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 2 or whatever number, it is still going to be a constant. Right? So find the derivatives of the following functions from the first principle. So I want everybody to concentrate. After this, I'll ask one by one. You have to answer. If there is any doubt, get it clarified. So this is f of x, right? So what is the first principle of derivative state? Limit h tends to 0.
F of
What
x
is that?
minus h.
F of x.
X plus.
Yes. F of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Right. So it is limit h tends to 0. F of x plus h means it is x plus h the whole cube minus 27. Minus f of x is x cube minus 27. The whole divided by h. So 27 will get cancelled. So limit h tends to 0. X plus h the whole cube is x cube plus h cube plus 3x square h plus 3x h square minus you already have x cube the whole divided by h. X cube and x cube gets cancelled. Limit h tends to 0. What should I take out common?
H, sir.
So h into h square plus 3x square plus 3xh the whole divided by h. So h and h will get cancelled. Now you substitute the limit. It will be 0 plus 3x square plus 3x into 0. Answer will be 3x square. So we also know that the derivative of x cube is 3x square and the derivative of 27 is 0 because it's a constant. So this
I
is
have
going
a
to
doubt, sir.
be tell me.
You didn't say different. Didn't specifically say from first principle. We could directly do it, right, sir? Like just that you write 3x square as the answer.
Yes, you can directly do it. You can do that.
Okay.
But here in the question, since they have mentioned, we need to follow it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So, since you asked, whenever you're asked to solve a problem using the first principle, ensure you solve it using the shortcut and have the answer ready. Okay. For example, the answer in this case, this is a simple problem. So, answer is 3x square. If suppose after doing all these steps, you don't get 3x square, okay, then there is some mistake. You'll understand and it will help you to backtrace and find out where the mistake is. Because these are all sure shot questions. If they come, you can definitely get marks. Clear? So do that
Yes,
kind
sir.
of a back. Yeah. Going to the next one. Derivative of x minus 1 into x minus 2. This also we need to find using first principle of derivative. Right?
Yes, sir.
So what is f dash of x? It is limit h tends to 0. F of x plus h minus f of x the whole divided by h. Okay, then how do we do this? Limit h
Use
tends to
product rule for both, sir, and find
see
using
product
first
rule for
principle.
both. Yeah, product rule for both. If you use, see, actually, what I will suggest is, Since this is also algebraic function, this is also algebraic function, simplify this function. Now it is nothing but x square minus 3x plus 2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, x square. Sorry. X square minus 3x plus 2. So now this is f of x means directly find what is f dash of x. Tell me. So it is going to be 2x minus
X minus 2x minus.
It is 2x. It is 2x minus 3. So this is the expected answer. Let's see if we are getting it using the first principle also. Okay, let's try this out. So x minus 1 into x minus 2 means it is in the place of x, we will replace it with. So what I can do is, can I take this itself as f of x? If that is the case, then I will write it as x plus h the whole square minus 3 into x plus h plus 2 minus of x square minus 3x plus 2 the whole divided by h. So that is limit h tends to 0. X plus h the whole square is x square plus h square plus 2xh minus 3x minus 3h plus 2 minus of x square minus 3x plus 2 the whole divided by h. So what will get cancelled?
Square, sir.
X square is gone, minus 3x is gone, 2 will also be gone. Means the original function, whatever is there, will get cancelled. So that will be limit h tends to 0. When you substitute 0, no, you will get 0 by 0 form. So you need to take out h common from the numerator. So when you take out h common, it will be h plus 2x.
2x minus 3 by h.
That's right. So when you cancel these two, substituting the limit 0 plus 2x minus 3. So answer is 2x minus 3. Is that not the expected answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Got it. Operator.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, in the second step, we are just substituting the given value, no, sir?
Yes,
For
whatever
the
see f of
question.
x plus h means in the question wherever x is there, you have to replace it with x plus h. That's what you're asking, right?
Yes, sir. But I don't get the second step, sir, which you did.
Which one? From
Uh,
here, you're not able to understand this step?
No, sir, the before one. How did you get that?
Because see, this is the question x minus 1 into x minus 2 is the textbook part. When I simplified it, I wrote it as x square minus 3x plus 2. I just multiplied it, right? Because
Okay, sir.
okay. So in the place of x, I replaced it with x plus h. So x plus h the whole square minus 3 is there.
Oh,
Again, you have.
okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
I got it, sir. Yes, sir.
Other steps are clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Make a note of it. We'll go to the next problem. Shall I move on? Shall I go to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
This is f of x. So what is f dash of x? That is limit h tends to 0. F of x plus h minus f of x the whole divided by h. So that is limit h tends to 0. 1 by x plus h the whole square minus 1 by x square the whole divided by h. So that will be limit h tends to 0. Take LCM, no? It will be x square minus of x plus h the whole square divided by x square into x plus h the whole square into h. I hope you guys understood what I did. I just took LCM. So cross multiplied x square minus of x plus h the whole square by the denominator is x plus h the whole square into x square. And since this h is also in the denominator, it will get multiplied. Okay, this will be in such a way that limit h tends to 0, x square minus of, what is the answer for x plus h the whole square? It is x square plus h square plus 2xh the whole divided by x square into x plus h the whole square into h. Okay, so x square is gone. So what is that you're left out with? Limit h tends to 0 minus of h square minus 2xh the whole divided by h into x square into x plus h the whole square. Correct? So this will be limit h tends to 0 minus h into h plus 2x divided by h into x square into x plus h the whole square. So h and h will get cancelled. H tends to 0, substituted here. It will be minus 2x divided by x square into x square. So 1x is gone. It will be minus 2 divided by x cube. So that is that required answer. Minus 2 by x cube is right. I will tell you how to verify it. Okay. First, make a note of it. If there is any doubt, get it clarified. Done. So I hope there is no doubt, right? Okay. So listen, guys, I'm going to tell you one important concept now. So you people know, you know what to do. What is the kind of operation you need to do when you need to differentiate f of x plus g of x, right? You know what to do when you have f of x minus g of x. You know what to do when you have f of x into g of x, and you know what to do when you have f of x by g of x, where g of x is not equal to 0. So what is the name of differentiating a product? It's called as a product rule. Similarly, differentiating a division is called as no. It's called a quotient rule. It's a quotient rule. Now comes another rule, which is called as chain rule. Okay. So chain rule is applicable for functions like this: f of g of x. See, these kind of functions you will learn it next year only. But I will tell you the word, just have it in your mind. You need not worry too much about it. These kind of functions are called as composite functions. I'll give you certain examples. Why it has come, how it has come, all those things I'm not going to explain. But I will tell you how to identify if it is a composite function or a basic function. Okay, I'll take a simple example. See, if I take f of x is equal to sin x. Okay, if I take g of x is equal to x square, and I'm taking a function h of x which is sine of x square, are you able to see some relation between all the three? See, f of x is sin x. It's a basic function because you have sin x in your basic function. G of x is equal to x square is also a basic function. right? If I see what the sine of x square is, see, if I say f of x is equal to sine x, if I ask you what is f of pi, what will you say? What will you do logically?
Sine pi.
Pi. So wherever x is there, you will take this and substitute it, right? That's sine pi. Similarly, if I ask you what is f of 2 pi, you're going to say it is sine 2 pi. If I ask you what is f of y, you will say sine y. In a similar way, in the place of x, what is coming in h of x? X is replaced Guys, I had some network issue. Till where was I audible? Till which point did you guys listen to me?
Explaining that f of x and g of x are a basic function, and you're explaining about substitution.
Okay. So did you hear till f of g of x?
No, sir. You're explaining about that
No,
h of
sir.
x part, sir.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, see, what I am saying is f of x, I have a function which I'm giving it as sine of x. You people answered this, no, f of y is equal to sine y, right? So h of x means if I have sine of x square, see, can I call this function as, so sine is a function that comes from f of x. Can I call this function as f of x square? Am I right? So h of x is nothing but f of x square. Means in the function f of x, which is sine x, I am replacing x with x square. Correct?
Yes, sir.
But what is x square actually? X square itself is a function. What function is that? G of x. So h of x is nothing but a combination of f of x and g of x, which is called as a composite function. Clear? In a similar way, if I ask you what is g of f of x, what will you say? So what is the function g? Function g is x square. F of x is what? The whole function sin x. So in the function g of x, wherever I find x, I should replace x with whom?
Sin x.
So it is sin x the whole square. That is nothing but sin square x. Are you guys able to understand the difference? F of g of x is sin of x square. Whereas if I write g of f of x, it is sin square x. They both are different. Meaning, if I take x is equal to 30 degrees, sin 30 square, that is sin 900, is not the same as sin square 30. That is what I'm trying to say. That is sin 30 square is not the same as sin square 30. Okay, are you guys able to visualize it?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if I give a question like this, f of x is sin x, g of x is 2x. Then if I ask you what is f of g of x, what will your answer be? So f is sin. So remember it like this. Forget about x. F means sin. So in the place of sin x, in the place of x, I need to replace with g of x. So what will this be?
Sin 2x, sir.
That's it. That is sin 2x. Similarly, if I ask you a question, g of f of x, what will the answer be?
2 sin x, sir.
Very good. Are you able to understand the difference? So these type of functions are called as composite functions. Means in the basic, so wherever you're trying to define the basic function, you will only have x. Means x will not have any coefficient, nor will it have any power. So you're able to understand if it is only x in that function, then it's a basic function. I'm especially talking in terms of trigonometry. I'm not talking about polynomial functions. Polynomial functions, you know how to handle it because we have a formula for x power n. But if I give you a question, find the derivative of sin 2x, it's not easy for us to calculate, right? So sin 2x, what you will do, you will write it as 2 sin x into cos x. Okay, you can do product rule, you will get the final answer, accepted. If I increase the base here, if I make it sin 4x, is it easy for you to differentiate and tell me the answer? So as I keep increasing what? The multiplicative factor, the coefficient of x or the power of x, it becomes a composite function. So this chain rule is a concept. I told you, right? There is something called as chain rule. This chain rule is a concept which comes to differentiate functions called as composite functions. Okay. Now see what I'm going to do. I want everybody to make a note of this formula. If the function given is h of x, which is equal to f of g of x. Okay, then d by dx of h of x is equal to, it's d by dx of, in the place of h of x, I can write it as f of g of x. This is equal to, look at the way I'm going to write, f dash of g of x into g dash of x. Make a note of this. I will explain what you're supposed to do. Write it down. It is f dash of g of x into g dash of x. Let me explain what it actually means. Okay, listen to this. I'll take an example and explain it. The best example we can think of is sin 2x. Okay, so sin 2x, is it a simple function or a composite function? Is it a basic function? It's a
Basic, sir.
It's not basic, because I told you basic means what should happen? It should only be x. The coefficient of x should be 1 and the power of x also should be 1.
So this is composite, sir.
So it's a composite function because the coefficient of x is not 1, it is x. So it is 2. Okay. So if it is sine 2x, let's first do it with a different logic. So sine 2x, I will write it as 2 sine x into cos x. Then d by dx of 2 sine x into cos x is how much? 2 into 2 is a constant that will come out of the derivative. So 2 you can leave it as it is into derivative of sine. So first function, second function. First function into d by dx of cos x. This second function
into d by dx of sin x.
Okay, that's right. 2 into sin x into derivative of cos x is minus sin x.
Minus sin x.
Yes. Plus cos x into derivative of sin x is cos x.
Cos x.
Right. So it becomes 2 into minus sin square x plus cos square x. So 2 multiplied with, what is cos square x minus sin square x? It is cos 2x. So the derivative of sin 2x is cos 2x. So these are all the steps we have followed. Is it clear till this step?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now comes the chain rule also. Now see. D by dx of sin 2x is equal to, look at the way I'm going to do, okay? So listen to my question carefully. What is the derivative of sine? I'm not asking what is the derivative of sin x. I'm asking what is the derivative of sine. Means if you differentiate a sine function, what will be the output?
Cos.
You have sine. It is cos, yes. It is cos. But here, I will not write it as cos x. Rather, what should I write it as? Cos of
2x.
whatever is, I should write it as
2x.
cos 2x. That is the meaning of f dash of g of x. Means when you differentiate the function f, when you differentiate sine, I get cos. But I should write cos, and what should I write inside? I should write g of x into d by dx of, what should I differentiate? The one which is inside sine. So here, what is g of x? 2x.
2x.
Okay, so what will I get? Answer will be cos 2x into derivative of 2x is 2. Is this answer not the same as this one? Are you able to understand
Yes,
the
sir.
number of steps you can actually save? And this is not a shortcut what I'm teaching. This is an existing rule. Okay, this chain rule is a part of your curriculum only. It's not a shortcut. It is 2 cos 2x. Please make a note of this. I'll give you some more examples so that we can do few more problems.
Could you show the formula again, sir? For this?
Yeah, make a note. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see. I will change the question. Now you guys find it out. Example 2. F of x is equal to tan 4x. See, every time I'll not give the question as h of x and h of x. Okay. So you should understand the difference. Is it a simple function or a composite function?
Composite, sir.
How did you find it?
Since coefficient is more than
Coefficient
Four,
of x is not 1. So it is 4. So then I need to apply chain rule. That's the idea that comes. So solution. Derivative of f dash of x. In this case is what? So you need not remember the formula. I'll tell you a simpler way to remember. Tan is a first function and 4x is a second function. The 4x is a function which is internal to it. So what is the derivative of tan?
x square x.
Don't say
secant
x.
square.
It is secant square. That's it. In this case, you don't have x here. Rather, you have
4x, we
4x.
substitute.
4x into what? D by
Four,
dx
sir.
of
4x.
4x. So what is the answer?
4 secant square 4x.
That's the final answer. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you deal trigonometric functions when the coefficient of x is not 1. Sometimes what will happen is the coefficient of x will be 1, but the power of the trigonometric function will not be 1. That time I'll tell you how to handle that one. So first make a note of this. The next model is, suppose I give you a third example like this. F of x is equal to sine square x. Is this a basic function or a composite one?
Basic, sir.
It's actually not a basic one because you don't have a direct formula for sine square x. Right? Sine square x is actually what? See, I'll tell you how it has actually come. Okay. Since
You can use sine square x equal to 1 minus cos square x. So
even if you do that, cos square x is again it's not a basic function because you know the derivative of only cos x. Sine square x doesn't have any ready-made formula. If I keep deriving formula for sine square x, sine cube x, it is difficult for us to remember. So the basic thing is only sine x. That's it. Anything else other than sine x is not a basic function. Okay. So I'll tell you how it has come. If I take f of x is equal to x square, g of x is equal to sine x, what is f of g of x?
square
What
x,
is
sir.
it? Is sine x the whole square, which is nothing but sine square x. Okay. So now what you're supposed to do is you have to see, look at the way I'm going to do it. So sine square x, I will first write it as sine x square. Okay. See, had this been x square, had it been x square, what would have been the derivative of h of x? So what is the derivative of x square?
So what was the question?
I'm saying what is the derivative of x square?
2x, sir.
It is 2x. Okay. Now here you don't have x square, rather you have sine x square. If I call that sine x as some y, it is of the form y square. Right? So if it had been some variable raised to the power 2, how will you differentiate it? 2 times the variable raised to the power 2 minus 1. What did I actually apply? I applied which formula actually? I applied the formula of x power n, which is nx power
n minus 1.
n minus x. But in the place of x, what you have? In the place of x, you have sin x. That's it. So I wrote it as 2 sin x to the power of 2 minus 1. But since the inside function is not sin x, I need to differentiate the function which is inside it. That is derivative of sin x. So what will the answer be? 2 sin x into derivative of sin x is cos x. Answer will be sin 2x. You will slowly understand. Don't worry. Write it down. Okay. So here I'm giving you a formula. Listen. Note d by dx of some function raised to the power n is equal to n into f of x raised to the power n minus 1 into f dash of x. N into f of x raised to the power of n minus 1 into f dash of x. Okay. So based on the same logic, I'll give you another question. If I give you a function h of x is equal to cos power 6x, what will you do? So this can be written as cos x to the power of 6. What is the derivative of this? Derivative of h of x with respect to x is what?
6x. 6 cos x raised to the power.
6 into, you should write the function. Here the function is cos x. 6 into cos x to the power of 6 minus 1 into what? D by dx of what function should I differentiate?
Cos x, sir.
That's right. So it is 6 into cos power 5x into derivative of cos x is minus sin x. That's the answer. Minus 6 sin x into cos power 5x. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will slightly complicate it. Example 4. If I take h of x is equal to tan 2x raised to the power 5, then what is d by dx of h of x? So tan 2x is f of x. Remember, tan 2x itself is not a simple function, it's a composite function. Okay. So it is of the form f of x raised to the power 5. So what should I start with? 5 into
5 tan 2x to the power 4
very good into d by dx of
tan 2x.
2x. So this part you will not disturb. So 5 into tan power 4 into 2x into what is the derivative of tan 2x? So this is again a composite function. What is the derivative of tan?
secant square x. Secant square 2x.
Very good. Into
2x. No.
into d
2,
by
sir.
dx.
Derivative
is 2.
of 2x.
Derivative of 2x. So 5 into tan power 4 2x into secant square 2x into 2.
2,
So
sir.
answer will be 10 into secant square 2x into tan power 4 2x. I hope you guys can handle. Right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So we'll do one last example, then we'll go back to the exercise. Let's take secant. Secant 4x to the power 5. Okay, I'll take square itself. Secant 4x the whole square. Do this and tell me.
So is it 8 secant 4x into secant x tan x?
Tell me the 2 secant
4x
4x into
into
derivative
secant
of
10x tan x 4.
Into d by dx of secant 4x, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 2 secant 4x into secant 4x means derivative is secant 4x into tan 4x multiplied with. Did you understand why I wrote secant 4x into tan 4x? Because derivative of secant is secant into tan. Whatever is the angle inside, put it there. Into d by dx of 4x.
4x.
So it will be 8 secant square 4x into tan 4x. Is this what you guys told?
Missed 4x, sir.
Where?
For
No.
secant and tan. For secant and tan, I put only x.
That's so you made a mistake, is what you're saying.
Yes, sir. I made a mistake.
Okay. So this is the final answer. Got it? Yes. See, anyways, these kind of complicated problems will come slowly only. You need not worry about it. If at all it comes also, I want you people to handle it. Okay. So what they will mainly ask is anything based on first principle, then the basic derivatives. Chain rule also, they might not complicate it to this extent. Even if they do, I'm sure you guys can handle it. Okay. Shall we move back to the exercise? Any doubt? Guys, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then I'll proceed. So this one is a basic thing that they're asking us to find the derivative of this using the first principle. Let's do it. F of x plus h means x plus h plus 1 divided by x plus h minus 1 minus of x plus 1 by x minus 1 the whole divided by h. So can you guys tell me what is the product? Is there anything that is common?
X square is common.
Okay.
Hx
So let's
also is
multiply.
common.
So 3 terms into 2 terms, you should get 6 terms, right? So
Yes,
let's
sir.
see. X square minus x, no other shortcut. You have to expand and do it. By the way, this is asked based on first principle only, right?
Yes, sir.
So x square minus x plus hx minus 1 plus x minus 1 minus of x square plus hx minus 1 plus x plus h minus 1, the whole divided by h into x minus 1 into x plus h minus 1. Correct? X square gone. Hx gone. The basic function will get cancelled out. X is gone. Minus 1 is gone. And here also you have a minus 1, that is also gone. So what is it you are left out with?
Minus 2h will be remaining.
Minus 2h. Did I make any mistake? I'm able to see an x here. Is this x getting cancelled? Let me check it again. X square minus x plus hx minus, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, it is minus h, no? Plus x minus 1. Okay. See what kind of mistake I did on right hand side. Here also you'll have 6 terms, no?
I think it will be possible.
And the minus x will get cancelled, no? Because I want the h in the denominator to get eliminated. Because see, the logic is wherever you have h tends to 0, you need to ensure that there is no 0 in the denominator. H tends to 0 for these kind of problems. So x square plus hx, why it is so you'll understand with experience, okay?
Okay.
Minus x square plus hx minus x plus x plus h minus 1. Now I think it is right, no? X square
Yes, sir.
will get cancelled. Hx will get cancelled. X and x will get cancelled. Minus x and minus x will get cancelled.
And minus 1 also, sir.
Yes. So limit h tends to 0. It will be minus 2h divided by h into x minus 1 into x plus h minus 1. So h and h will get cancelled, which implies if you substitute the h tends to 0, it will be minus 2 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. That's the final answer. So to verify whether it is right or wrong, can you guys try the quotient rule also for this? So when I use quotient rule, what am I going to get? X minus 1 into derivative of numerator, that is 1, minus of numerator into derivative of denominator, that is 1, the whole divided by x minus 1 the whole square. So what will get cancelled, guys? X is gone. Minus 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square minus 2 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. Got it? So let's do the fifth problem. So f of x is given this value. What is f dash of x? Derivative of x power 100 by 100. So 1 by 100 will come out. What is the derivative of x power 100?
100 into x power 99.
100 into x power 99 plus 1 by 99 will be out. What is the derivative of x power 99? It is 99 into x power 98 plus so on. 1 by 2 into derivative of x square is 2x plus derivative of x is 1. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 100, 100 will get cancelled. 99, 99 will get cancelled. What is f dash of 1? It is 1 plus 1 plus so on plus 1 plus 1. What is f dash of 0? F dash of 0 is only 1 because from this term till this term, I'll underline with red C. From the first term till the last but one term, you will substitute x is equal to 0. That will be 0. So 1 is left out. So what is f dash of 1? 1 is getting added with itself 100 times. So it is 100. F dash of 0 is 1. So can I say f dash of 1 is 100 times f dash of 0? Right? Got it? Yeah. So that's what they're asking us to prove also. And moving on to the next part. Okay. So we'll do one last problem for today. Find the derivative of x power n plus a into x power n minus 1 plus so on till a power n for some fixed real number a. So what is f dash of x? Derivative of x power n into x power n minus 1 plus ax power n minus 1, n minus 1 into ax power n minus 2 plus n minus 2 into a square into plus so on. What will be the derivative of a power? What will be the derivative of last but one term, that is a power n minus 1 into derivative of x is 1 plus derivative of a power n is 0. Okay. So this is the final answer, but they told for some fixed real number a. So what is f dash of a? N into a power n minus 1 plus n minus 1 into a power n minus 2 plus n minus 2 into a square into a power n minus 3 plus so on till a power n minus 1. So this will be n into a power n minus 1 plus n minus 1 into a power n minus 1 plus n minus 2 into a power n minus 1 plus so on till a power n minus 1. Right? So take out that a power n minus 1, you will get n plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus so on till 1. Okay. So n is getting added with itself n times. By the way, I think the answer is this only, right? What have they given at the back? Can you check and tell me? Did they stop with this?
Yes, sir. They stopped with that.
Okay. But I don't think all these arithmetic progression, mathematical calculations are needed. See, actually what they told is For some fixed real number a means here a is a fixed number, means it's indirectly they're saying it's a constant. For this given function, you need to find what are the derivative. They didn't say at x is equal to a, so all these steps are not needed. So this is the final answer. Clear? So remaining problems, I want you to do it as homework. Okay, tomorrow there is no class. Not there, I have some personal work. So before next class, I want you all to complete this and come. So just wait for a minute.